What's up, my dudes? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys had the most excellent day today. So I stumbled across an article recently. I figure I should share with you guys because this shit has got me laughing my ass off, man. I'm sure you guys have heard of this group called SeigedSec, also known as the Gay Furry Hackers. Well, they've been up to some shenanigans again, and I figured I'd share these with you just so you can get a laugh with me. So unless you guys don't know, SeigedSec is a group of gay furry hackers, as they claim, led by a dude called You're Anon Wolf. And they first appeared about back in April 2022 when they started up a Telegram channel apparently, and that was the first sign of these dudes. Now apparently they do have links to another hacker group known as SeigedSec. I've not heard of them before, but apparently their leader, who also goes by the name Vio, has apparently been seen in their Telegram chat and in their Discord and stuff. So they've got links to other hacker groups, whether it's just a subsect of another one or, wholly separate thing, I don't know, my dudes. But one of their first acts way back in the day was to hack NATO, of all people, and steal a whole bunch of documents, something like 800 odd megabytes of documents. Apparently they compromised like 31 separate countries when they did this. A whole bunch of sensitive data leaked. But what makes me laugh about this hack is the fact that they hit NATO of all people, with a boy kisser meme. I mean, bruh, what the hell, dude? How do these... Nah. And if hacking NATO wasn't enough for you, these guys then hacked a nuclear lab and demanded that they start researching cat girls. I mean, dude, these guys are just like a hacking meme at this point. And they'd barely been at it a few months by the time they did that. And in case you're thinking, oh, maybe it was just a flash in the pan, they then hacked 5 separate state websites. And when they hacked these websites, they just did whatever they wanted. They changed images, left messages, all that kind of stuff. They just had a bloody good time, apparently. And these websites include, I'm bringing my phone up to read this, the Nebraska Supreme Court, the South Dakota Boards and Commissions, Texas's Behavioral Health Executive Council, Pennsylvania's provider of self-service, and South Carolina's Criminal Justice and Information Services. Oh, but they weren't finished with states there, no. January of this year, they then hacked North Carolina and doxed a whole bunch of state officials who would help pass an anti-transgender bill. So these dudes are like, really going after them now. And let's not forget the time they hacked the entire Romanian government, apparently. They went after several departments at once in Romania, and just, took whatever they want, fucked about with the websites again, just had a good old hacking time, apparently. But mainly targeted the central bank and a few private banks and a couple of other things. But this kind of brings us up to, the present, when April the 1st, April Fool's Day, after seeing a bunch of churches posting transphobic messages, they decided they were going to start targeting the church, the whole church, all of the churches, apparently. They were posting this transphobic stuff. And they kicked it off by hacking the River Valley Church in Burnsville, Minnesota. And this shit is hilarious. Among other things that they did when they hacked this church is they spent $1,000 of the church's money on 100 sea lion inflatables shipped to the church, apparently, as well as spending a bunch of the church money on random things like business cards and whatever the hell they fancied. They also leaked 1,500 personal, wish requests from members of these churches and just leaked them, and apparently there's some gnarly stuff in there. But this is all a result of the pastor making some rather gnarly remarks on their social media about transgender people. And following on from going after this one church, they did go after hundreds more churches. They've actually started a campaign against the churches that have been posting this gnarly stuff. And the media has reached out to SeigedSec, and apparently they have commented a few times. They've also reached out to the churches in question, and they ain't saying shit. But this whole thing has got me laughing my ass off, because it's clearly a case of these churches fucked around. These governments fucked around. These senators or whatever who are posting these anti-transgender bills, they fucked around, and now they're finding out why apparently you don't mess with gay furry hackers. And I can't post a link to SeigedSec's Twitter because apparently it keeps getting taken down, because I would like to link to these dudes so you can go check them out and keep up with their activities. Apparently there's a Telegram group somewhere. I don't know how to access it, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving what these dudes are doing. It's actually hilarious. It's got me laughing my ass off. More power to the gay furry hackers at SeigedSec. You dudes are doing like Well, I would say you're doing God's work, but I think God might be a little bit pissed off with you right now. But yeah, I'm 100% behind SeigedSec right now. This is awesome work, my dudes. And I will, of course, link to some articles down below so you can actually go read up on some of the other shenanigans they've been getting up to. Apparently they've got a profile on some hack watch groups and stuff like that. You know, they supposedly keep track of hackers and stuff and have threat assessments and blah blah blah. I'll also link to the articles on like the church and, you know, Romania and all the other places they've hacked, just so you guys can actually go check it out for yourself and do some of your own research. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a short one. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Consider joining my Patreon if you want to support me, make more videos. You'll see a list of my patrons on screen right now. Also, swing by my Discord, come hang out with us, come have a chill, share some memes, that kind of stuff. But other than that, you guys have a most excellent day, an amazing week, and party on, dudes!